Yo, what's up? Welcome to another stream right here on twitch.tv/blessingjr. Yo, it's hot as balls in my apartment. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you. I cannot tell a lie. It is hot in my apartment. It's that time in San Francisco. It is getting to late August. Soon gonna be September. This is where it gets hot. And we don't have AC here. We don't have AC. It's not naturally built into a lot of the apartment buildings here. And so I'm sweating. Which is tough because I want this to be a longer stream. So I'm hopping into Voidbreaker. Andy won't stop talking about this video game. Also on the agenda might be The King is Watching. Also on the agenda could be more Liza P, but that I don't know. That because I would have to switch to PlayStation. As a whole bag of worms. Right now I'm playing on PC, but that's a maybe. There's also a game that I bought, chat, called, where is it? I bought this game called Cavern of Dreams, which is supposed to be an N64 inspired like 3D platformer. It came out a few years ago. I was reading a magazine and they were talking about it. I was like, oh, this game. I was reading Patch Magazine. Shout out Patch Magazine. I love Patch Magazine. I was reading Patch Magazine and they were talking about this game, Cavern of Dreams. And I was like, damn, this game looks really cool. This game looks neat. And so, like, there's a lot of games we might be playing. I'm going to start off with Voidbreaker because Andy says this is the truth. And I want to see what's up with it. Anyway. Ken Jr. 61 in chat, thank you so much for the sub. Let's hop into this. Krabby Patty, how's it going? I've been working on my 100+ degree garage all day. The bay is on fire right now. Dude, it's 100+ degrees in your garage? This game is developed by a single developer with a lot of passion. Holy shit. Already we got a problem. Already we got a problem. Dr. Tash, thank you so much for the sub. Yeah, this is the problem. Whoa. Can I apply that? 1920 by 1080. There we go. We fixed it. Am I gonna play Shinobi? Shinobi looks so cool to me. I don't know if I'm gonna play Shinobi. Yeah, hold on. Sorry, that's loud as fuck. On my end. I don't know if it's on for you guys. Let me check. Double checking. Let me adjust that in my wavelink chat. Oh, it's because I don't have it to game. Hold on. Let's set that to game. That should help. I want to play Shinobi. Shinobi looks really cool. There's too many games though. When is Shinobi out? That's really soon, isn't it? I want to play Shinobi, but I can. Why am I leaning to the right here? Why am I drifting to the right with my mouse? I don't want that.
Desmond Andrews. Occupation.
I don't like that.
Security officer. Connection to the program has been established. As direct property of the program, your sole directive is to now serve and comply. Do you comply? Compliance.
Okay, it's good here.
As merged with the learning algorithm, you are required to execute tasks continuously until your contract hours are fulfilled. You are to serve and comply. Do you comply? Compliance confirmed.
Oh shit.
Subordinate contract hours. Do you agree to the contract terms? Compliance confirmed. Notice, prior to contract initiation, subject will undertake preliminary training.
Do I gotta do mouse and keyboard on this?
Enter the designated area to undertake.
Shit. Hold on, I'm gonna have to switch to mouse and keyboard. I am not a mouse and keyboard guy. Hold on. I might be able to get away with the controller. I just gotta adjust some things. First of all, oh man, the cursor is off because I think the cursor still thinks I'm in widescreen mode. And so like I'm to the left of my fucking the menu items as I'm trying to pick them. If I can go to gamepad, if I can just switch up, I just want to switch up the sensitivity. Here we go. No. Let's do 22 for these. Does that apply to the controller? Okay, yeah, no, that works for the controller.
Acceptable. Please continue.
Okay, here we go. This feels better. Have I tried other roguelite shooters like Witchfire, Dead Zone, Rogue, etc.? I tried Witchfire, couldn't really get into Witchfire. Do you count Returnal? Because I love Returnal. I highly fuck with Returnal. I tried, what was the one that kind of looks like Borderlands? RoboQuest, yes. I played a little bit of RoboQuest, like a run or two, and I liked it. I didn't get into it, obviously, because I only played a run or two, but I liked what I played of it. I would have played more of that game. Similar vibes to Returnal. Yeah, I love Returnal. That's my thing, is I think roguelite shooters definitely fall within my interests. I just need them to be like Returnal, is the thing. I want them to be arcadey. I want them to be fast-paced. I want them to give me good choices on weapons and shit. I want the weapons to be cool. If you want a hot take from me, this might not be a hot take, but I know this is a take that I'm sure some people would vehemently disagree with. Give me a Ratchet and Clank roguelite. That's my hot take to start the stream. Can't wait for Sorrows next month. Yeah, I can't wait for Sorrows next month. Am I gonna play Absussy? I think I'm scheduled to play that on a stream. I'm scheduled to play that game on a stream. Oh, I played what's the game that this is from quite a few years ago now. This might have been from like 2019 or 2020. There was a game that was like, it's like if you took Borderlands and made it into a roguelite, but you play as like little critters. You play as little guys, little animals. You play as little animals and it's co-op also. Yeah, there's a co-op mode to it. If I went to my Steam library, I'd be able to find it. Is it something Reborn? I think it's something, it's not isometric, it's first person, I'm pretty sure. I think it might be something Reborn? Gunfire Reborn, yes. Gunfire Reborn. I like Gunfire Reborn. So that's another first-person shooter roguelite. Do we count? Is that what Abyssus is? Is Abyssus one of them ones? Because if so, I'm excited for the stream. I think that's where I came from. Does it still want me to melee? There we go. That's cool. God, my aim is terrible. There we go. That's so cool.
Decimating a desynchronized entity will render advantageous combat resources. Log this assertion. Proceed to the next sector.
I don't understand how a game like this can be developed by a singular developer. That's what it said at the beginning of this, right? That it was one person who made this?
Integrate the module. Integrated gravity tether. Combat stats increased. Fabricating exospheric entities. Desynchronize 3 entities and decimate 3 desynchronized entities.
Gotcha, so I gotta pick up things and throw them to desynchronize them and then take them out. Gotcha. Is it magnetized or is it like, how accurate is this?
Fabricating 2 modification crates. Select 1 augment from each.
Oh, God, chat. You already know how much I love 3 choices in a roguelite. I don't know what it is about this moment where it's like, all right, which one of these 3 things do you want? But it speaks to me, chat. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. I gotta emulate this more in Rogue Robin for Game Showdown. I gotta make Rogue Robin more about stats. I might have made Rogue Robin too much about fun and debauchery. I might have to make it more about stats. Hey, if you if you choose this, I'm gonna have special rounds in Rogue Robin. Fuck. Actually, I'm gonna say this is a joke, but also this might actually seriously be a decent idea. I'm gonna have a round in Rogue Robin, a special round, where you get 3 choices, which I've already done, but one of the choices is gonna be you get 1 more point per round. And so like the regular thing is, okay, 10 points every round. Now you get 11. And if you get the next one, now you get 12. Like, I'm gonna start having minuscule stat increases in Game Showdown. If I really wanted to take it all the way, which I think about every now and then, if I wanted to take Game Showdown all the way, what I would do is, chat, hear me out, chat. 5 episode arc. 5 episode, could be a mini season. This is probably a mini season. It'd be a standalone thing, right? But it'd be 5 episodes of Rogue Robin, but your stats, some of the stats would be permanent stats, permanent upgrades. So yeah, to like the whole like minuscule thing, right? Like, all right, cool. Now you earn 1 point more every correct question you get. For every 10 points, you're making 1 point extra. That now that carries over to the next episode. So now it's like you have to think long term. Like you might be making risks this episode of like, okay, I'm gonna do this thing that's not gonna benefit me now, but by the time we hit episode 3, this shit is gonna fucking. J67 says they each get a character sheet. Listen, I don't want to hype y'all up too much. How many people are watching? We got 62 people watching. That's not. Yeah, okay. Here's the thing. Game Showdown gets like 30,000 views, and so for the 62 people watching, I'll give y'all an exclusive. All right. It better not be any Game Showdown contestants watching this. I do have an episode where character sheets do come into play. That's all I'll say. I don't want to spill the beans. I got a lot of beans I can spill, chat. I got a lot of beans I can spill. But just know, I'm in my Duffy, and I might be 2 in my Duffy this season to Game Showdown. That's all I'll say. I might be 2 in my Duffy. Because episode 1 that I have planned is either going to be the greatest piece of kind of funny content, or it's going to be an awkward trash fire, and there's going to be no in between. It's either going to come together and be like fucking incredible, or it's going to, the rules of this game are going to immediately break and everybody's going to be like, what the fuck, bless. There's going to be no in between. That said, episode 4 of Game Showdown, currently planned as episode 4. Things move and shift, but currently what I have for episode 4 also might be one of the best KF pieces of content. And I've not even recorded this shit yet. I just got this shit planned. That one, I don't think will go wrong because I've play tested it now, and we're gonna play test it again on Monday. Hold on, let me pick one of these so I can yap while playing. Increases weapon damage. I'm not in a run. This is just a fucking warm up. Yeah, I've actually play tested episode 4. What is currently episode 4, and that's looking pretty good, chat. That's looking pretty good. Roger's very excited about it. I play tested it with Roger, And Roger, I feel like sometimes I'll pitch Roger on things and he'll act like he's like excited, but I can tell that he's not. I can tell that he's like, I don't believe in this thing. And then I'll show it. Then like we'll actually go through it and like he'll be sold on it more. This is the one where like he came in, we played tested on a Friday. He came on Monday. He was like, I was thinking about this during the weekend. That's gonna be a good episode. And I was like, dude, I try to tell you that I'm a fucking genius. So these are weapon mods. Can we guarantee Greg loses? Greg should have never been given team blue. I like that people are turning on Greg. This is what I want.
Calculated selection. Augmentation will be key to your combat effectiveness. Proceed to the next sector.
Like I'm realizing what I had to do with Greg is play the straight man to the point of being a villain is what I've learned. Oh shit. Okay. Because the thing is that like most of Greg's antics and shenanigans are aimed toward fucking with Tim, which people love, right? And like that doesn't have any adverse effect on me. But there is something about like me as a host, as the character of the host, Greg coming through and just like throwing chaos into my well-produced, organized situation that I got going on, where I'm like, I hope people turn on him. I gotta get, because I'm turning on him. I gotta get other people to turn on him. And so if the Greg actual heel run happens this next season, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. If the audience turns, I want the audience to cheer for Tim this next season, and I want Andy to somehow win. Why is triangle throw? Okay. Damn, this shit is fucking... I like the movement here. Oh, and that'll be items that fall out of that. Explosives. Practice with destruction, then continue the next area. All right. Yeah, already from seeing this little mini arena that they've set up here, I'm excited.
Maintain position. Detecting minimal traces of an unauthorized entity in your system. Logging this assertion. Heightened surveillance will be maintained.
What'd I do?
Continue.
Don't worry. He didn't detect me. You're just fine. Keep playing ball and get to the end.
Initiating preliminary combat protocol in 3, 2.
So far, this is cool.
Start.
This definitely is a mouse and keyboard game. I'm playing it on controller, and it's feeling a little bit loose. Just a little bit loose.
Entities flushed.
You basically let him dictate the rules of Stars in the Bank, though. That was Carl. That was Carl.
Surveillance protocol initiated. Observation will persist indefinitely. Good luck.
And here's the thing. I think Carl doing that has now dictated me as commissioner for Fantasy Critic. Because when Roger and Mike came through and they were like, oh, we want to do this, and then I realized that it was not within the rule set. That's why I was like, listen, I'm not standing down on this. I'm standing strong on this one. I'm not going to get got this time. Although that was a fantastic play by Carl. Because Carl is such a smart dude for like, who knows how to like be on content. Because he looked at me during the commercial break and was like, hey, I'm going to say something. I just need you to agree with me and say yes. And I was like, okay, cool. And then he said that, and I was like, shit, I've already agreed to this. I've already said yes to this thing that he's pitching. Carl played it so smartly, and he got me. And I was like, well, all right, this is the thing now.
7-3, presence confirmed. Assimilation into the program is finalized. You are to serve the algorithm by generating effective combat data. This is your purpose now. This is your duty. Start a run when ready.
So if he had said, let's murder someone, you would have gone with it. Listen, murder, 3 stars, it's the same thing. I get it. I get it. I love that line from parents of like, if your friend jumped off a bridge, would you jump off the bridge with them? And I'm like, what are we talking about here?
Welcome to my humble abode. The gut, that's me. Or what's left of me. Grab the chip.
Difficulty is on. It's on normal. You have to complete 1 iteration on normal to do that. Okay. The fucking skeleton?
Well done for making it this far, but you've only just begun.
Chat, what do you call this aesthetic?
Far longer.
What do you call this art style?
This wretched place will never let you go. An infinite, perpetual testing algorithm, refining itself at our expense. That's all it wants.
Is this like cyberpunk minimalist?
We're the rats in his cage. I'll do anything to get
Is
my
it
freedom,
brink
my
punk?
life back. Wasn't
Jason says liminalist, which I kind of like.
hidden
But
away.
liminalist,
Different.
I feel like that's like
In the system.
when you're in an office that feels weird, you know?
Doesn't
Like super liminal. You're in a liminal space.
is here. I can feel it.
This is not NASA punk,
Run out
no.
of time.
It's NASA punk adjacent, but this is not NASA
Still
punk.
can. You're gonna get us out of here. You might be my last chance. Last chance for all of us. We better get to work.
I'm gonna say cyberpunk minimalist is what I'm gonna say. Because it's not cyberpunk per se. Because I feel like when I think of 2077, for example, right? Like it's high tech, but it's almost too clean to be cyberpunk. I feel like cyberpunk is like that high tech future, but it's dirty. Shit's gone wrong.
That gate there.
Like you're in the like there's a slums and like the high like there's the height of like financial disparity between the ultra rich and the people that are poor, and then like the poor people have fucking technical implants and shit because that's how they get high. I feel like that's cyberpunk.
But it doesn't.
This is kind of like, this is just really cool. I guess right here, if you told me that this was Cyberpunk 2077, I guess you could have convinced me. So maybe it is. But I feel like once you get outside, it's something else. Hold on. Oh, encrypted, okay. All this shit's unlocked. Or all that shit is locked. Return to containment zone. Yeah, like it is kind of straddle between cyberpunk and Control a little bit in aesthetic. What do we call Control's art style? Oh, that's cool. Oh shit. So like, am I gonna see islands ahead of me and then have to choose?
Sink its teeth into you and never let you go. You better
Use the
get
rail
used
to
the
get from
sight
island to
of it,
island?
as you'll be stuck here for a long time. I know I was.
See, yeah, like Control is like liminalist, and like I can see the brutalist as well. Is my aim bad? No, it's not. Eric, thank you so much for the sub, homie. Oh, shit. Man, why is this not on console? Probably because there's one guy making this game. This is the type of game that would have came out on PS Plus when I was still like playing every single game coming out on PS Plus that I'll play, like, and I wouldn't have heard of, and I would have been like, yo, this is kind of that shit right here. This game might be the shit. Oh, so I need to like fucking open these guys up, right? No. They're axioms. Okay, no, I just shoot them. So those are the entities I'm taking out. Yeah, where's my where's my little reward? Where's my snack? Because I've been good. Oh, let's fucking go. My 3 choices. And they're color coded for me. This middle one's a rare physics projectile that detonates with a mod. It's my little treat, chat. It's my little treat. God, I hate this drift thing that's going on with my mouse. Okay, I'm gonna switch to mouse and keyboard. Ah, but it still does the weird. I had to like be to the left of the thing that I'm clicking. Standard shot, blast wave charge. Cool. Oh, that's cool. So now we have a choice. Wait, how do I open up my map? Oh, here we go. Go back. I don't know what these symbols mean yet. And that one has a rail. Can I actually, I guess I must have to jump dash? Okay, yes, jump dash.
I remember these strange tall objects. I've been burned by them more than I'd like to admit. But sometimes they give back. I won't suggest what's best to do. I don't want to be held accountable if it screws up your run. That's on you.
Skull path looks promising. Yeah, skull path looks safe. Oh! I hate this fucking pistol. Oh! There we go. There we go. How do I heal? Can I get away? Can I get away and heal? Oh my god, I'm different, chat. He's different. Eric, don't think I won't ban you, Eric. Yeah, let's get some ammo. Yeah, this is the health. Let's go. You gotta drop the buildings on them. Ah, yeah, I gotta remember that this game has destruction. We have a shop and we have another one of these little tower-looking things. Oh, oh yeah, not a lot of health. Ooh, I cut that close. Dude, if I ever work in a classroom, which I have actually, I used to work at an elementary school right when I graduated college. But if I ever worked at a classroom again, I'm adopting some of these like roguelite mechanics. Like when it's snack time, best believe you're gonna have 3 choices. You're gonna get your pick of 3 choices, and then like there's gonna be a note on the back of like the little Cheetos. It's like, if you pick this one's more rare. This one, this one doesn't come around as often. This one over here is this one's common. This one to the right, the Fritos. The Fritos are the commons of the snacks. The hot Cheetos are legendary. If you see the hot Cheetos, it's like those come around once a year, plus you have a problem. Roguelites are definitely like my form of gambling, where I'm like, this is where I get this is like getting a hit right now. This is the good stuff. Also, can I not go this way? Is that backwards? Eliminate the enemy in zone 01. I'm going this way. Chat, you can't tell me that the hot Cheetos aren't legendary though, right? Like if I'm going, because it's what? Common, uncommon, rare, legendary. Common, I would say, are like Fritos. But Lay's. I would say Lay's potato chips are common. Uncommon. Ooh. Uncommon, I'm saying like regular Cheetos. Rare, I would say. Oof. Rare, I'm saying Cheetos Puffs, chat. And then legendary, I'm saying Flamin' Hot. Let me know if that's accurate. Damn, I gotta like knock down these structures more. Oh shit. Damn, this shit's tough. Takis are the new legendary. I can see it. Mom, Mr. Blessing said I have +6 speed today. The kids in the elementary school that I worked at would call me Mr. B. Mr. B. Which is weird because they could have just called me Mr. Blessing, but I guess maybe they didn't want them to say my first name. But I'm like, you can call me Mr. A if you want to go with my last name. It's weird.
The dying part. That's the thing with this place. There is no end. Just a nice little reset button. Well, don't let me stop you. Go on. Back to the meat grinder you go.
Oh man, I just want an assault rifle. I'm just not a pistol guy like that. Interesting. That looks really cool. This encrypted area. Straight up looks like a corrupted image. I forgot how you even get out of here. Oh, here we go. Mr. Beehole. I'm too white to eat hot Cheetos. It saddens me.
Protocol initialized.
Is it that like it's too spicy, or like does it make your stomach feel? Because it does. Flamin' hot does fuck up my stomach sometimes. I think that's just normal. That's just part of being a flamin' hot lover or a flamin' hot enjoyer. Some people find black pepper too spicy. That saddens me. The Cheetos thing saddens me, honestly. Black pepper doesn't have spice to it, does it? I don't think black pepper is spicy. Ugh. Wow, I'm getting fucked up. I might have to switch to mouse and keyboard. Damn, that was not a great start. Not a great start for me. Repeaters will add additional executions to nominated slots. I don't know what any of those words mean. In the image above, 2 repeaters have combined to make the top left mod execute 3 times. Oh! Huh. So it's like, they multiply modifiers, essentially. Yeah, give me the dice. It's my form of gambling. Hold on, before I do this. Just so I can understand this. Wait, hold on. God, why does it do this? Adds additional execution to the modification in the adjacent down slot. So I need to put something below it. So let's equip this like right here. No. Let's do it with the mouse. Can I not equip it? Or is that because my computer's doing this weird thing? Oh, there we go. Okay, that worked. That looks so frustrating. I think it's just my game. I don't know if it's the way it booted up or what, but like my controller, when I'm in the menu, the cursor drifts, and also like it's only selecting things when it's like to the left of it. It's being weird. What's all this? The fuck? Oh shit, okay. Come on, I'm like that. Oh, thank God. Adds additional execution to the modification. Oh. Interesting. Oh. Hold on, a lot just happened. All right, peace out, CJ Splits, and enjoy Peacemaker. No! The fuck? Damn. Holy shit. Oh shit. Where? Ah! I think that's where it clicked. That was really fun. I think that was the encounter that just made it click for me. Oh my god, a legendary. Oh my god, a legendary. Destroying a staggered enemy that has elemental inflictions applied will explode and spread the leading elemental effect to nearby enemies. Defaults to fire, increases spread radius ×3. Enemies don't need to be staggered for explosion to occur. I did not mean to place that there. God, this thing does not want to listen to me. Oh, well. Alright, I think that'll be something that I struggle with. At least, I feel like if I restart my game, it'd probably fix. Also, is there a way to see that thing I picked up, the legendary? Or is this it? Hold on. Let's use my mouse. It's not even letting me highlight this thing. Damn. Maybe just try to reset this display settings. Yeah, that might help. Hold on. That's a good idea. Let's do this. You guys are going to see my background in a second. Let's go back to full screen. Yeah, when I go to full screen, that's where it gets fucked. But it was working all right when I went to windowed. What if I do windowed full screen? Windowed full screen works. I think that's good. Yeah, I think that fixed it. Thank you for whoever it still does the fucking lean to the left thing, or lean to the right. But at the very least, there we go. I can actually highlight the things I want to highlight. Destroying a second. Okay. And that's what I wanted to do. Now, can I put this somewhere? Okay. Because what if can I put this in a place where if I do this, does that work the way I think it works? Because this adds an additional execution of the modification in the adjacent down slot, right? This adds additional execution of the modification in the adjacent left slot, disables 2 adjacent slots. I imagine that works the way I think it works, where this is now being benefited from both this one and this one. I don't know how this fully works, but We're gonna roll with that. It has number. Yeah, I see this 3 number here. Oh, so is the 3 number? Hold on. Ah, that helps. Okay. Yes. Yes, we did it.
5 minutes per day cycle to generate our superior super.
So basically, I need to stagger enemies. It needs to be my playstyle now.
A rare moment of quiet and serenity.
Ooh.
Sometimes I'd sit in these places for hours, pretending the rest of it wasn't real. There's no threat here, just a chance to buy what you need. It's such a jarring change of pace that you question whether it's a trick.
Chat, I'm not gonna lie. I read 1473. I thought that was my currency. That was just the guy talking. Their name is 1473. My currency is 19. I spent it all on one thing that I didn't want to get, actually. So that's where we're here now. We're here now. Woo! Oh shit! I need the health over there. Nope. Oh my god, I'm missing all these shots. There we go. Jesus Christ. This might be a good video game. This might be a good video game. I gotta remember I can do that, because that's insane. The destruction is insane, dude. Another, oh, 2 more legendaries. Greatly increases damage at low health. Destroying a staggered enemy that has elemental. Okay, same as the one I have now. That's the exact same as the one I have now. So I'm gonna go last chance. And then let's see here. It's applied here. Because this is to the left. Can I put this? I'm just going to do that for now. Yeah, chat. I don't understand how this game was made by one person. Like, that almost seems like a lie. Granted, I honestly, I could see how, like, a really, really smart developer could, like, figure it out with roguelites, because, like, at the end of the day, it becomes about managing the resources you have and, like, the assets you have, and, like, getting the repeated, like, use out of those assets. This shit is crazy. But even still, I'm like, I don't understand how one person could do this. Oh my god, let's throw. Oh shit. Oh, I wanted that health. Oh, I wanted that health so bad. Fuck. I was feeling it that run too. Damn. Damn, I was feeling it that run too.
Don't forget to install hacks from the console. You're gonna need every edge you can get.
Can I
If we're
afford?
ever getting out of here, you can't afford to fight fair.
Damn, I still can't afford the assault rifle.
To tear this thing down.
Or to fight fair. All right, I'm understanding how this game is working, and I like it. I really enjoy this one. Although I think that might be where I transition over to The King is Watching, another game that Andy recommended and said that I particularly would enjoy. And so, give me 1 second. I'm going to open my door to let my room air out because it's hot in San Francisco. And then I'm going to switch over to The King is Watching, and we're going to check that out as well. All right, so I'll be right back after these messages.
This holiday season, evil has met its match in the proud tradition of movies with proud traditions. 5 action heroes set out on an adventure that could only end one way. In a food fight with Diddy, Lanky, Chunky, Tiny, and Donkey Kong himself in his most challenging role ever. Too big to be a movie. Too dumb to be a book. Too hairy to be anything but Donkey Kong 64. So big, we had to include an expansion pack to get it all in. So ask yourself, are you getting enough fruit in your diet?
Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be the only one for me is you. Happy together.
Something's gone wrong in the happy-go-lucky world of Nintendo. Introducing Super Smash Bros., where all your favorite characters go toe-to-toe in one 4-player star-studded slam fest, only on Nintendo 64.
To go. Hello. Here we go.
Mario's back in a brand new 64-bit adventure. You can run, skip, and jump in this exciting new 3D world. Just be careful not to hurt the little guy. It's the most wacky, crazy, epic 3D adventure you'll ever go on. Don't get caught inside the castle walls. You don't want him to find out.
N64 rules. 64 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 rules. 64
This holiday season, evil has met its match in the proud tradition of movies with proud traditions. 5 action heroes set out on an adventure that could only end one way. In a food fight. With Diddy, Lanky, Chunky, Tiny, and Donkey Kong himself in his most challenging role ever. Too big to be a movie. Too dumb to be a book. Too hairy to be anything but Donkey Kong 64. So big, we had to include an expansion pack to get it all in. So ask yourself, are you getting enough fruit in your diet?
Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you. Happy together.
Something's gone wrong in the happy-go-lucky world of Nintendo. Introducing Super Smash Bros., where all your favorite characters go toe-to-toe in one 4-player star-studded slam fest, only on Nintendo 64.
Let's go. Hello. Here we go.
Mario's back in a brand new 64-bit adventure. You can run, skip, and jump in this exciting new 3D world. Just be careful not to hurt the little guy. It's the most wacky, crazy, epic 3D adventure you'll ever go on. Don't get caught inside the castle walls. You don't want him to find out.
So here's the deal, chat. We're not checking out Cavern of Dreams. Or sorry, we're not checking out The King is Watching. Because I try to make it work. The King is Watching is having an issue with my monitor setup where it wants to force booting up on my second monitor, which is not where I capture gameplay from. Like I need it to pop up on my second screen in like a full screen to some extent, and it won't do it. Like I'll switch it to my second screen, and then like the resolution, like the aspect ratio, will all be crunched, and they don't have settings options to uncrunch it. So like, and I've tried like, you know, force booting it, doing all this shit, and it doesn't want to like naturally force boot to the correct monitor. So sadly, wasn't able to make that happen. But I do have this game, Cavern of Dreams, that I read about in a magazine, Patch Magazine. They had an article about it a couple issues ago, and I was reading lots of excuses, not a lot of results. I tried my best, Mungar. Also, for your entertainment, thank you so much for your sub. Appreciate it. I read about this game. It is an indie game that came out a couple years ago. It is a retro N64 styled 3D platformer. And I really wanted to check it out after reading the article. I was like, this sounds fucking cool. And so this is the one I'll hop into. It seems like a mixture between like Banjo-Kazooie and Spyro the Dragon a little bit. And I've been looking for something that's kind of like more refreshing for my soul, chat. Looking for something that might inspire my inner child. Also, I don't want to play this keyboard and mouse. And it's not connected to my PlayStation controller. Let me see if I can connect this to my Xbox controller. Give me a second, chat. Chat, I also have too many controllers to the point where now I'm losing controllers. I've like completely lost my Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller, and I don't know where my Series X my Xbox Elite controller is. Oh, there we go. Okay, didn't work with my PlayStation controller. Worked with my Xbox controller. And already I'm like, this is cute. Already has like big Banjo-Kazooie vibes. So we're looking for his siblings. We're looking for eggs. So very big Spyro the Dragon vibes. Oh, that's fun. I have a roll that then goes into a very fast sprint. Have I ever tried a Hat in Time? I've not tried a Hat in Time. I heard all about Hat in Time. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Honestly, this is feeling like an N64 game. Yeah, Hat in Time, I was always interested in it. I'll be honest, the reason why I didn't play Hat in Time was because at the time, I remember JonTron having a cameo in it. And JonTron was like the first case I remember of a YouTuber that I liked getting canceled for saying racist things. And I just didn't know how to handle it. I was like, I can't associate with anything JonTron's done. In retrospect, I probably would have been fine playing Hat in Time, even though I admire my where my heart was. You know what I mean? Because like, I was like, man, this sucks. I watched the entire video of JonTron doing like a debate with like fucking Destiny and like them getting into like eugenics conversations. It was like shit where JonTron was talking about how bad black people were and that like white people becoming like a minority in the United States was a terrible thing, yada yada. And like at one point he even mentioned that like, you know, black people in America and black people in Africa are both problematic. And I remember I watched that full thing. Yeah, PS Switch says, oh god, I remember that. I watched that full thing and I was like, I don't know what to say. I was shocked. I hadn't experienced that before. Now it's like so many YouTubers are racist. Like now we've gone through so many fucking mask off moments of YouTubers or content creators, internet personalities being either far right or being Republican or being like straight up racist, that I'm like not shocked by it anymore. Also, if my microphone's getting too loud, let me know, because I keep seeing it go all the way in the red in my levels. But anyway, I think we've gotten so much of that now where it's second nature to me, which is problematic and terrible and scary. But yeah, at the time when it happened with JonTron, I was like, whoa, oh my goodness. Like Mike is perfect. Okay, thank you. I gotta do something about this. I can't do anything. So like, that's honestly probably the main reason why I didn't play Hat in Time. Now I could probably go back and play it and be fine with it. Because I know people liked Hat in Time, right? Because I forget when the developers, I'm pretty sure, put him in that game before all that shit happened also. So it's not like it's their fault. A lot of talky talk so far in this intro. I'm not a very big fan of a lot of talky talk in 3D platformers. Get me in the game. TBH didn't even know he was in the game. Yeah, I think he was like, it might have been like just a cameo or Easter egg situation. Like, it's not like he was playing the main character or some shit. This is back when a lot of indie games were like, oh yeah, put a YouTuber in the game, that'll be cool. Tailspin. I like the moveset though. This does feel like playing an old N64 game. Also, he does his tailspin off the ground, which is fun if you time it correctly. I love shit like that. The camera even feels like an old game. Ah! This roll is insane. This roll would have fucking crashed the the N64. Damn it. Plus, who in the KF office is a huge Kung Fu Panda dork? I don't think there is a huge Kung Fu Panda dork. Unless it's like a quiz situation where you know the answer and I don't. But I would have guessed there's not a Kung Fu Panda dork in the office. If it was anybody, it'd probably be Barrett. But I don't know if I've heard Barrett really talk about Kung Fu Panda. Hold on. Aha! Oh, I love that. Okay, where do I go, Sage Lady? Try using your new tail on anything strange. Once you found enough of your siblings, I can grant you a new ability. Okay, so I gotta find more of my siblings. I already got the one up here, right? What's up here? Collision on this thing is weird. My son does, but I don't know why I had a feeling someone in the office was. Yeah, no, I don't know if I've heard anybody. Because here's the thing, I would assume that everybody in the office probably likes Kung Fu Panda fine. I don't know if there's anybody in the office that's like, dude, Kung Fu Panda is my shit. Oh, maybe Roger. I think Kung Fu Panda is good, but like, it's no Shrek. You know, like I liked Kung Fu Panda when I watched it when I was young, but it ain't no Shrek. Oh, this is cool. This is fun. I appreciate this game having the direct energy of an N64. Like so far, I would have told you that this game was on N64, except for like the little sprint thing. The sprint is too fast. The sprint, no game on the N64 has a sprint that is this fucking fast. That one breaks the illusion a little bit for me. Ooh. Oh, I gotta throw an apple in the ground? Is that what it is? An apple hangs loosely from the tree. Okay. I gotta hit this tree and drop the apple. Nope, I don't. Maybe I gotta climb the tree? No. Oh, I gotta whack it. There we go. That's fun. Oh! LOL blessing. What? It's not Shrek. Oh, unless you're laughing at the game. I'm still caught up on the Shrek versus. It's no Shark Tale. I never watched Shark Tale. We're so locked in, chat. This is cute. I'll be real. I was hoping this be one that would charm me like crazy, and that I'd want to see through on Steam Deck, because I know this game is only 6 hours long. I don't know if it's doing what it needs to do for me, but I do appreciate how much like this game really does feel like it came out back in 1999. Like I would totally, aside from the sprint, I would totally believe it. Like it has that energy. It does have a charm to it. I do like the music in the background and stuff, but it's not charming me like a Banjo-Kazooie charmed me, right? This isn't charming me like a Spyro the Dragon charmed me. Even like the way it feels to control, it's like fine. You have the nice little abilities, and like I always love good like mobility type stuff to where, yeah, doing this little double jump. Hold on. I like that, but also it's kind of tough to hit. You kind of have to time it perfect to do it. Between that and like, I don't know, even the roll at some points can feel a little bit weird. Like this is cute, but chat, I'll be real. I don't know if this is doing what it needs to be doing. At least for me in the first 15 minutes playing this. So with that said, what time is it? Hey, we checked it out. Sadly, didn't get to check out The King is Watching. I think I'll have to play that on my own time because I couldn't get that working for how my stream is set up. But hey, it is what it is. We had a good time streaming games and playing together here. This is my computer background chat. Don't click off just yet. I think that's going to be the end of my stream, but I'm going to make sure to raid somebody. Let's see who's live. Let's see. We'll just raid Mike. Mike's playing Pokemon Emerald.
What are we doing?
He's doing his little Nuzlocke. And so I'm going to send y'all to Mike. Chat, have fun hanging out with Snow Mike. This has been a fun stream.